Feel like you have boundless energy one week, just crushing your to-do list and feeling on top of the world, only to find yourself fighting fatigue, brain fog, and some seriously intense cravings the very next? What if I told you this roller coaster wasn't random, but a predictable pattern you could learn to work with? For years, many of us have been taught to just push through, treat every day the same, and ignore the powerful signals our bodies are sending. We've been fighting a battle against our own biology, but it doesn't have to be that way. In this video, we're going to stop fighting and start syncing. We'll break down the science of how your key hormones, estrogen and progesterone, impact everything from your energy to your mood. I'm going to give you a clear, phase-by-phase blueprint for what to eat so you can finally work with your body, not against it. 1. The why. Understanding your inner seasons. So, what is cycle syncing anyway? It's the practice of aligning your diet, exercise, and even your schedule with the different phases of your menstrual cycle. While the practice is popular, it's important to know that the science is still emerging and there isn't a ton of hard evidence to back up specific protocols for everyone. Think of this less as a strict set of rules and more as a framework for building awareness. At its core, it's about understanding the key players, your two primary female sex hormones, estrogen and progesterone. Their levels rise and fall in a predictable rhythm, and each fluctuation brings changes to your physical and mental state. An easy way to think about it is through your inner seasons. The menstrual phase is your inner winter, a time for rest. The follicular phase is your inner spring, a time of renewal. The ovulatory phase is your inner summer, full of expressive energy. And finally, the luteal phase is your inner autumn, a time to turn inward. It's also important to remember that everyone's cycle is different. What's considered a normal cycle can range from 21 to 35 days, and the lengths of each phase can vary. When you learn to live in harmony with these inner seasons, you can start to anticipate shifts in energy, manage symptoms, and give your body the fuel it needs. This isn't about restriction. It's about intelligent, intuitive living. Phase 1. The menstrual phase, your inner winter. This is day 1 of your cycle, the first day of your period. This phase can last anywhere from 3 to 7 days for most people. Hormonally, both estrogen and progesterone are at their lowest point. This dip is what triggers the shedding of your uterine lining. Think of this as your inner winter. Your energy might be at its lowest and your body is doing the intensive work of menstruation. Society tells us to push through, but this is a natural time for rest and replenishment. Because you're losing blood, your body is also losing vital minerals, especially iron. That fatigue you feel isn't just in your head, it's a direct physiological response. So, how can we support our body with nutrition during this phase? The goal is to focus on nutrient-dense, comforting, and replenishing foods. Your nutritional focus could be on iron-rich foods to help counteract the loss from bleeding. Good sources include lean red meat, lentils, spinach, and beans. To help your body absorb that iron, it can be helpful to pair it with vitamin C. Think about adding a squeeze of lemon to your spinach or having some berries or bell peppers with your meal. Omega-3 fatty acids are a great choice during this phase as well, as they can help reduce the inflammation that may lead to cramping. Salmon, flaxseed, and walnuts are all wonderful options. And since your energy is low, think about warm, nourishing meals like soups, stews, and broths, which are easy to digest and deeply comforting. Phase 2. The follicular phase, your inner spring. As your period ends, you enter the follicular phase, which lasts from the end of your period until ovulation. The length of this phase is the main reason cycle lengths vary so much from person to person. During this time, your pituitary gland releases follicle-stimulating hormone, FSH, which stimulates the follicles in your ovaries to mature. In response, your estrogen levels begin to rise steadily. This rise in estrogen is like the sun coming out from winter. You'll likely notice your energy and mood beginning to lift, and you may feel more open to new experiences. While some people report feeling mentally sharper, large-scale studies show no consistent evidence that cognitive abilities actually change throughout the cycle. As estrogen rises, your body may also become more efficient at using carbohydrates for energy. This makes the follicular phase a great time to fuel your body with healthy, complex carbohydrates. Think whole grains like oats, quinoa, and brown rice, as well as starchy vegetables. Lean proteins will help sustain your rising energy levels. Chicken, fish, eggs, and legumes are excellent choices. And it's also a great time to focus on fresh, vibrant foods. Think colorful salads, lean proteins, and fermented foods like kimchi or sauerkraut, which support your gut as it metabolizes the rising estrogen. 4. Phase 3, the ovulatory phase, your inner summer. Welcome to your inner summer. This is the main event of the first half of your cycle, typically lasting just 1 to 3 days around the middle of your cycle. Estrogen hits its peak, which then triggers a surge of LH. This LH surge is the final push that causes a mature egg to be released from the ovary. This hormonal peak often translates to your peak in energy, confidence, and social stamina. You'll likely feel more expressive and physically capable. Because your body is dealing with such a high level of estrogen, one nutritional strategy is to focus on foods that support your liver. Foods high in fiber and antioxidants can be helpful. Fiber helps to bind to excess estrogen and escort it out of the body, preventing it from recirculating and causing imbalances. Load up on cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. Fill your plate with leafy greens like spinach and chard, and antioxidant-rich fruits like berries. Continue with lean proteins and healthy fats to sustain your high energy. Think light, fresh meals. Big salads with grilled salmon, smoothies packed with spinach and fruit, and lots of raw veggies. 5. Phase 4, the luteal phase, your inner autumn, which lasts until your next period begins. The follicle that released the egg transforms into the corpus luteum, which begins producing progesterone. Progesterone is the dominant hormone in this phase. As progesterone rises, estrogen takes a back seat. This hormonal shift is responsible for the classic PMS symptoms many of us know well. Progesterone can slow down digestion, leading to bloating and constipation. It also can increase insulin resistance, which is a crucial point. This means your blood sugar is less stable, which can trigger intense cravings for sugar and refined carbs. That feeling of wanting to devour a pan of brownies isn't a lack of willpower. It's a physiological response. Interestingly, some research suggests your resting metabolic rate may increase slightly in this phase, meaning your body might burn an extra 100 to 300 calories per day. This, combined with blood sugar shifts, explains why you might feel hungrier. The key to navigating this phase is blood sugar balance. Focus on foods rich in B vitamins to support progesterone production and magnesium to help with cramps and nervous tension. Prioritize meals that combine protein, healthy fats, and high-fiber carbs to keep your blood sugar stable. Think roasted sweet potatoes, brown rice, and quinoa paired with turkey or chickpeas and healthy fats from avocado or nuts. Dark chocolate, in moderation, is a great choice because it's rich in magnesium. 6. Building your blueprint. I know that was a lot, so let's quickly recap the blueprint. Think of this as your cheat sheet for becoming more aware of your body's needs. Menstrual phase, winter. Focus on replenishment. Think iron-rich foods like leafy greens and lentils, paired with vitamin C from berries and citrus. Warm, comforting meals are key. Follicular phase, spring. Focus on energy. This is a great time for healthy, complex carbs like oats and quinoa, plus lean proteins and vibrant, fresh foods. Ovulatory phase, summer. Focus on support. Load up on fiber from cruciferous veggies and leafy greens to help your body process peak hormones. Luteal phase, fall. Focus on stabilization. Combat cravings and mood swings with blood sugar balancing meals, combining protein, healthy fat, and complex carbs like sweet potatoes and brown rice. Dark chocolate, in moderation, is a great choice because it's rich in magnesium. Understanding the rhythm of your hormones is one of the most empowering things you can do for your health. It's not about perfection, but about building awareness and giving yourself grace. It's about trading the mindset of fighting your body for one of profound partnership. By simply starting to align what's on your plate with your inner seasons, you may be able to smooth out the hormonal roller coaster, reclaim your energy, and build a more trusting, intuitive relationship with your body. You have a powerful, built-in blueprint for your well-being, and now you know how to start reading it. I'd love to know, which phase are you in right now, and what's one small change you're inspired to make? Share it in the comments below. Let's build a community around this knowledge. And if this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching.